welcome back to a new video here. Today I'm going to talk about how to fix your Reicast Dreamcast emulator on the Retropie. So if you're watching this video and you haven't watched anything else before, just so you're familiar, I am running an arcade 1-up arcade machine that has a Raspberry Pi inside it. It's a Pi 3B+, but this should work with all other models. Now if you look closely, you've probably noticed if you've set up Retropie just recently that when you go to set up your buttons in Emulation Station, none of the buttons work once you're in a game. Now I've actually found a way to fix it. All you need to do is go to the part where it says Start Reicast up here, select it, but before you do that, make sure you have a controller, like, say I'm using an Xbox 360 controller. It's just plugged right into the Raspberry Pi. Plug that in, and then turn it on, of course, and then just go and select Start Reicast. So that's going to start up for you there. And then you just have to go. See, right now my joystick is working because I've already set it up, but you can use your Dreamcast controller. I mean, not your Dreamcast, the Xbox controller. You just go where it says Settings, there. See? Settings on the top right. And then you would go here where it says Controls. And you're doing that all with the Xbox controller. Once you go there, you would just scroll to the bottom here. So first, mine isn't set up right, so there. You would go to your first controller, like I have two of them set up, so this is player 1, player 2. Go to player 1, then map it out. Then once you're set up, you just go and map up each button one by one. So when you're setting up Dreamcast, you want to set up Start here, A, B, X, Y. You want to do the up, down, left, right on your D-pad. And you want to do Exit. I just mapped that out to the coin button. Left trigger, right trigger. C and D you don't have to set up. Z you don't have to set up either. Right D-pad you don't have to set up. That's like a secondary D-pad that you don't need to use at all. And then once you're done there, I also wanted to set up here. If you go here, there's D-pad X and Y. When you change that, like X is your left and right, so you just select that and then hit left. And then D-pad Y is right. That way it doesn't mistake, like your D-pad as an analog stick. So once you're done, go to the top and hit done. And that should be it. You'll be all set up for your Dreamcast controller. Now, this is only a recent bug, so if you've had your Dreamcast set up on Retropie before, you shouldn't have any problems if you've set it up in the Retropie setup screen. This is only if you've set it up recently within the last month. I believe there was a bug, and this is how to fix it. This should be fixed with a feature update, but if you want to play your games now, you just have to follow these instructions. Now when you hit done, you can just exit out, and you can launch any game, and it'll have buttons mapped out to your new joystick now. But you do need to use an Xbox 360 joystick because you need an analog stick to navigate the menus in your Reicast options. Okay, so if this video helped you out, please like and subscribe and follow my channel for more content.